we've been talking about where there's some potential drops. You can see that's going to be Thailand is going to be looking to take some shots at Canada as they come in. Argentina coming around Japan. Turkey is going to be making play towards military base island, following it in alongside of Germany. Brazil is going to go to Mills Power. Chinese Taipei and Finland both going to the north.
Now, Brazil lands by themselves in the spot they usually go to. That is to be expected. But keep in mind, we know, they know, and I'm sure all of you viewers at this point, 20 games in, know who their neighbors to the west are.
Coming in, you can see near on nothing to work with. These guys coming in, Silzen got the Uzi, man. Takes out the door that is going to reveal some positions inside this one. Pauly's on the other side of it. Remember, he has the shotgun, but there's a follow-up shotgun, so this peak is going to be big. He's got the IR prep, steps around through it. Uzi's coming out, goes up the stairwell, shotgun comes out, does hit it, looks back in, and picks up, trying to stay alive. Pauly does go down, but reinforcements are coming for Japan.
Silson, what are you gonna do? No, Helmet does find one now. 3 bullets in the shotgun, looks around, tries to stay put, notes that the Japanese players are right out the door, spots one, doesn't hit it. Helmet gone, back down to 18 HP. Kane comes around the side, finds one. Martin with a shotgun in return, finds one as well. 2 down from both teams. Flushes now starting to come through from Argentina as well.
Martin's on the other side of this one. Fisher's finding a good angle for it. And now it is just Keen, the last one up. He's got himself a scope, but definitely not going to need it this close range. He wants to see if maybe he can find the time to get Pauly back up, but there is no options. We're in old school launch PUBG tactics, running into the bathroom, getting ready to close the door, watching your teammates crawl around on the outside, feeding the information over to it. Martin's going to exploit it.
And the first team out of the equation here.
Korea finds themselves in Chinese Taipei. Quick exchange between them. Savior and Lash both going down inside of it. Soul's going to go ahead and flush out Savior. Now let's see if we can get some defense on what's going on, because keep in mind, we've been talking a lot about Vietnam, but Korea, these guys can pack a punch, and there's the potential some points to be had, and you know Korea wants it right now as well.
Korea does not want to fall here. Lash already down. One more player down to low HP. Believe that to be in Nonix. Finally, heals do come through, but not the best position to be in. Tires popped by the second.
Brazil hears this. They're moving to the north, and they're going to try to third-party this. Australia also sees it all the way across, but
they need kills, and they need them now, and if you have a chance to third-party, you might as well try and execute on it. You see they're already out. Circle does shift west, so Millie not in play. The crowd goes wild as Thailand gets one going their way.
Okay, shift's coming out. Haven sees what's going on with Korea, tries to line it up, gets some damage. Are we going to see Korea get knocked yet again? Gets the line back into it, but VHC goes down. Yan Lee finds angle on top of him. Now Chinese Taipei starting to rest in. We're starting to see everybody go down over here. VHC already low on life. This is going to be a big problem. Korea now flanking around back behind this one. They know that they need to get more kills, and they've got to take on these weakened teams. Do line up into another one, and LFP is down.
LFP gets knocked. The flush has yet to come through. As I say that there, he falls. Brazil needs all their players on their feet in order to be even attempt to make this play, to make this catch-up. On the other side, Haven finds Mao Rush. More kills going in the favor of Brazil, but damage has already been done.
While this is happening, Australia is also stepping away from their hillside, moving into Pachinki. They're trying to stop this. Sparking lines up another one, takes down Leo. This fight needs to end quickly, and Brazil knows it. Now starting to make a move around, hopped inside of the vehicles. We've seen vehicle run-bys be a problem for Brazil in the past, but right now they are on fire. They've been lining it up, jump out, running out, trying to spot Yan Lee. He does go down. Brazil already sitting on 4 points and have to continue where a weakened Korea and Australia are already waiting.
West Argentina.
You've been waiting so long. They wanted to bridge camp, and imagine if they died to a bridge camp. Tries to get the shot and says no. Silson just runs right in. This is chaos. Argentina's trying. They're just using cars to mow down everybody in Turkey.
Why shoot people when you can run them over? 2 down already. As Turkey gets caught by surprise, they were the ones sitting ready and waiting, but can't get anything going their way. Silson does get knocked, but you see Quetpa forced to make a leave.
Thailand's coming in back behind this. They are going to hear what's going to be happening as Turkey is going to be trying to regroup. Vietnam making the roam in. USA is going to be coming alongside of them. There's a big wide field that's going to be in the north of this that nobody's going to want to play. There's the hillside, though. The hillside is where everybody's going to be trying to crash into. China now bumping into Finland, and this is a pivotal fight.
Dual barrels in hand. Page able to get on in, finds one. Xiaolu falls down. Able to get him on out, but they have knocked players off their own, making 3 added, and the Chinese cavalry has arrived. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. Page, all that's left alive. Finland comes back in, finds one, almost gets the second. Peaks on out again.
gets another one
as well. Still one more player left alive. though. Peaks, he does it! And Page single-handedly annihilates China.
Here is the opportunity for Finland to jump up there. They have the capabilities to surpass China. It is not going to be too difficult. Just a couple more kills. But guess what? There's a new party that's going to be rolling on, and that's going to be Brazil dropping right in. But good shots coming out, and it's going to be Vietnam that takes down Avon, who's been so impactful.
If there's one team you do not want to be giving these kills right now, that is Vietnam. Brazil heard the shots. They thought they were running into a one-person Page, but they run into a four-man strong Vietnam instead.
There is the capabilities that Vietnam can turn this around and take Brazil's position if they can pick up these kills. Page, go ahead, find out what's going on. Brazil is eliminated, and this is just a mess all across the leaderboard.
They saw China out. They saw Finland get taking casualties as well. They thought they were in a 4v1. They got stomped by Vietnam.
Oh, and here's a very big problem. Now the UK knows Brazil's out. That means that they can do whatever they want. And they're trying to assert their authority onto Australia. But USA has a different mindset, trying to crest this hillside and see if they can find an angle to what's going to be happening. H1 does open up onto Luke 12 and knocks him down.
Australia thought they were the ones to backstab UK. Instead, it's USA peeking on over the top. Finds one. Monty is there for response. No, as a matter of fact, finds T-Bone down below. So the fight is still going on all fronts.
Sharp shot does manage to get a knock onto Monty. Australia finding themselves very pinched. UK on the other side of this one. Tickleton trying to find his way out, but it's going to be Kickstart that gets knocked onto him. Just Flood, the last member up for Australia right now, trying to gather some more points, just at least win a solid fight, because Australia is trying so hard to counter these last couple of days.
Solid plays from USA to come in, stab, then back off. Stab, back off. Constantly make sure you have the blue to play around. Sharp finds one. One more flush comes through. Flush goes down, and that is Australia out of the equation, but USA ain't done here. Bart Folds gets the flush, 8 kills already, and we're only now hitting phase 4.
USA, where has this been? Michael's on the side of this one. Last one up, goes for the spray into Sharp Shot, but that was a quick spin. He does get the knock on a Sharp Shot, trying to survive, does get the flush as well, but is going to go down. USA, with Thailand short on their heels, needs to pick up more points to get some distance from them.
Up the hill, now starting to shoot as well. They're 1 point down from China, who are already out.
Does Korea get the kill on the Shrimsy? If anybody manages to take that, that could be absolutely huge. Thailand trying to make their push in, but Canada is just holding the wall on them right now, looking down into a barrel of fish. Germany's on the back side of it. Thailand just finds themselves in a terrible position with nowhere to go.
Only so many angles of approach for Thailand, unfortunately, forced in between two teams. Now, I'm still looking up towards Page, because look at the leaderboard on the left-hand side. Finland, very good position, but Soul in the meantime, one of 2 players left alive here, trying to do everything he possibly can to keep Korea in contention for that 3rd place spot. Let's see Germany. 2 players across already, but they still have 2 yet to make a play. Sugar, Chris trying to find angles. Chris steps up, finds Shinboy, 1 down from Canada. Finna running to the rescue, but will Chris spot him as well?
Here's the problem. Never forget about Thailand, though, either. Norns is still alive. Adam playing the low ground into this one. Looks back over to It's Chris and sees a potential point. Wants to play it quiet. See if he can slower. Nope, never mind. He says, that one's mine. I'm going to go ahead and take it. Get some more from the crowd right now. And Germany's got to figure out what's going on. Norns taking some damage. The Blue's going to be coming in. This could be a big problem for him if he's going to try to survive off of this. Loki and the rest of Korea still looking in as somehow everybody's surviving off of this, but Page has got to move down into a low ground point, and that's a big problem. Adam looking into Germany's position. It's going to be Finna that spots him out, and he's trying to fight his way back into this one. Nurens does get the shots on Finna. He's got a path into the safe zone. He's wrapping around what's going on. Canada pushing down now into Germany's position.
Oh, the hipfire headshot from Shinboy takes out Germany as they fall. Out they go. Shrimsy out of the car as well. Soul on a whole other level with his gun right now. But Glories from inside the cover of the compound shoots him and forces him back inside the
car's
shack.
blocking Shrimsy's knock though, so they can't get the flush onto it. Do they know Keenan's looking around? I think that they've spotted it, going for peeks around. This is a very complicated pathing to move through, so he's trying to use that to his advantage, going for peeks. He's already taking a lot of damage, trying to make sure that they can hold this one together. You know that the Canadians are trying to see if they can get some more kills of their own to try to catch up into where Japan is going to be at. If they can manage to win this one, could be big. But it's going to be another pickup for Nurens. He's trying to find it, moving forward, the blue right at his back. This guy is trying his hardest to win for his country.
Doing everything he can, but in the end, he will fall to the salute of the entire arena. Thailand out, and you can hear the crowd. They are proud of every single one of their players that have played so far. America immediately there to follow. Argentina still on their feet, and here they come. Shinboy down instantly.
The circle shifts into this direction, so this is a massive fight for control of this circle. Argentina does lose one of them inside of it, but Canada's just trying to stay alive. Adam does go down. Argentina at 11 kills and still on the climb.
Australia, Australia, Australia. All of a sudden, that 7th place spot does not look guaranteed.
They have got to dance through these bullets.
Shooting
through. The aim for Vietnam has got to be the best that it's ever been to close the door on the potential of this. Somehow Page is still moving around through the back of this because he could jump up right back behind Vietnam.
Imcot spotting him is phenomenal. That could potentially be the deciding factor, because if Page gets to live free and comes in and backstabs Vietnam, that could easily be game over. Issue now is that, as you can see here, the positioning behind the Havel. No, the Molly as well. They're going to go down. Vietnam does find one, though. 1 kill goes to Vietnam as they get ever so much closer. Now it's 9 points behind Brazil. They themselves have a chance to gap Australia if they find 5 or make that 4 more points to break the tie. Page, headshot comes through, still has plenty of mets, though, so he's alive at least for a second. Issue is the blue is coming his way.
Page is providing some type of opportunity for Argentina to counter move around this, but Dolores has just got to bead onto it. It's going to be Vietnam that does pick it up, and now the pivotal fight to really decide how this leaderboard is going to cement. Slow rolling around, but it's going to be continual nades. That one looks like that's going to land pretty close. Doesn't do enough damage to be a problem still. It's just a continual red zone falling next to Argentina, and they're dodging it. Time and time again, the smokes are out. Can they continue to press, or is the nade barrage going to be too much?
Oh, one nade is all that's needed for them to take it. This could be the one bounces far, but they're still alive.
How many nades does Vietnam have? You can see trying to creep forward. Now Molotovs coming out in utility. No nade hitting enough to create any opening for either squad yet. Lawrence, he goes down. Fisher finds the angle. Vietnam, though, gets 2 on the other side. Martinson, last one up. Moving in, seeing if he can find a way to make this work. He is surrounded and outnumbered. He knows it. Creeping in, he's got to find it. Get some shots onto one, but in the end, it's going to be Vietnam.
What a game. They will tie. Who will end up in second, I'm not sure, but what a fight back in this match right here.
Damn, these guys deserve it. They were climbing the whole way, but let's be honest.
Here they are, your champions of PUBG Nations Cup 2022, United Kingdom!
I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn.